Hi guys, I'm Kavina and I welcome you all to my channel. Today we'll talk about those little changes which we can make in our lifestyles, our spending and our money, and how it will help us save a lot of money. Let's get straight away to the tips. According to a researcher who studied more than 600 millionaires, frugality is one of the key characteristics of wealth. So what is a frugal life? When you live frugally, it means that you spend less than what you make and you save for your future. You only spend on things that matter to you the most. Instead of having a room full of shoes, you tend to spend only on 2 or 3 pairs of good branded shoes. Now this doesn't mean that you are being chilly or conjuice, but you tend to spend on things that matter to you the most. So if you are really passionate about traveling, you make sure that you spend your money on traveling instead of buying just another luxury bag. What I mean by this is to become super aware of what you are spending your money on. Now it is so easy to spend money online these days. 3 clicks and you are the owner of something you didn't even need in the first place. So there are various apps which can help you with this. My favorite one is Moneto Expense Manager. It is available for free. You can go and check it out. Now what these apps do is they categorize your spending, and this way you can see that where your money is actually going, how much are you spending, and it kind of helps you to understand your spending habits. Now what I do is I write a journal. So in that journal I write down the purchase, how much it costs, how I felt at the time of the purchase, whether I was guilty or not, or I actually used the product or not. This helps you analyze your spending habits and to get to know why you buy certain things. I've added the PDF in the description. Make sure you go and download it. We need to make our money disappear automatically. What this means is you put a system in place in which your regular investments happen every month without any need for human or manual intervention. The time to invest and the amount to invest can all be automated. Now mutual funds offer a very easy way for this in the form of systematic investment plans, aka SIPs, where a defined amount is invested in the fund of your choice. Now what I do is as soon as my salary gets credited on the 1st of every month, I have scheduled my SIPs also on the 1st of every month. So 10% of it goes straight away, 10% of my salary goes straight away to the investments. This is literally putting paying yourself first rule in place. The fourth rule is to budget. Now I love this 50-30-20 budget rule. This categorizes your spending into needs or necessities, wants and savings. So rent, utilities, transportation, groceries, anything which you need in order to survive goes straight away into your necessities or needs. So 50% of your salary goes to that part. The next 30% is for wants. Now that's your socializing, your clothes, dining out, anything which guarantees you some happiness, some fun, but you don't need them in order to survive. And the last 20% is for savings. Now what I've done is I've created a savings account. So 10% of my salary goes straight away to that savings account. I don't touch them for any expenses. So this kind of creates a safety net for me. The next 10% goes straight away to my SIP. I've automated that investment for myself. So this is a good budget template to start with. Make sure you follow my Instagram to know more about this budgeting tool. This has been quite popular in the West. I have no idea why it is not picking up in India, but I love this 30-day rule or 30-day challenge. So what is this? So you go to a shop, you like something, you really want to buy it, But instead of buying it immediately, you wait for 30 days. But instead of just waiting, you put that exact amount, whatever it is going to cost you, you put that exact amount in a savings account. Now after 30 days, you are like, no, I need this product, this is of immense value to me. You withdraw that amount and you buy it. And if you are like, no, I don't need this product anymore, this is not of any use to me, then that amount stays in your savings account. So this is kind of a win-win. It helps you avoid any impulse purchase and helps you to spend your money intentionally. We should definitely try this 30-day rule. Social scientists believe that journaling can be an effective way to reduce stress. You can also center your journaling around how you spend your money. What you need to do is, at the end of each day, spend a few minutes, write down one money decision you made that day that you are absolutely happy with, and one money decision you made that day that you are not happy with. When you do this for a few weeks, you will identify your spending patterns. You can then work on them over time and make clear decisions of your spending. These were a few tips that has helped me manage my money better. I'm sure it will help you too. Make sure you follow them. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. That's it for this video, guys. Yes, make sure you download that PDF. I've attached that in the description. That's it for this video, guys. Bye.